grants, the figures, they are all available from the Ministry of Education. They are provided. So if they really want to see our report, or they can see it right away because they can see our problem here. The same thing, what's going on in Torrance School, the same thing in Western School, the same thing as Ridgeway. We have the same kind of problem here. Low.
Wasn't that easy to get a hold of, Councillor? It wasn't quite available. I'm going to start this. You're on in a minute. To that point, Councillor, Councillor Beal is
just to Councillor Viola's point. All that information is indeed not available freely by the DSPN. This community and community groups had to, out of their own pocket, spend money to do freedom of information requests from the board to get a lot of this information. So it's not on their website. Or
this is in relation to.
I said available to the Minister of Education, not to the DSPN. So the information we are providing them, most likely they have it already in their the hands. So that's what
we're summarizing it very nicely for them regarding our community.
Okay, so
yeah, no, your point. It's their information.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Councillor Mazza.
Thank you, Lord Mayor.
And we do have a motion on the floor, but no one else has spoken to it. Yeah.
Okay. Just as far as the actual document and keeping residents updated on the changes.
Yeah.
We do have a website that's usually up and going, and since this document is on our webpage now, if the change it could be posted on there and maybe highlighted in a gray box, whatever, just to keep residents aware of the changes that are coming along, so we're not wasting hundreds and hundreds of pounds of paper.
No, you make a good point, and maybe we can coordinate through Don McInnes
Quicker,
in
more
the office.
efficient, and this way anybody.
But that's not a bad suggestion.
Just so any small changes, people are aware of what we're doing.
That's a very good idea. Are there any other questions or comments to the motion that's on the floor? Seeing none, I'll call that motion. All in favor? Whoops, I'm sorry.
I was going to ask for the repeat motion just for the 2 minutes.
Why don't we, just for the record, so everybody in the audience is aware? Thank you, Councillor.
Moved by Councillor G. Zalepa, seconded by Councillor A. Kaiser, that report CAO-10-007 be referred back to the Strategic Committee for refinement as per information received during council meeting, and bring back to Committee of the Whole as soon as possible.
That's it, Councillor. That's what we're voting on. I'll call the motion again. All in favor? And that's carried. Thank you. We still potentially have a motion that was originally requested about getting Kim Crater to set up the meeting. Should we not continue to vote on that? And it's going to take, I assume, working with our MPP, it's going to take some period of time. So he should, we're getting closer, and we should really try to move that as well. Madam Clerk, is there a motion?
The motion that contained in the recommendations of the CAO's report is still here. First recommendation is to endorse the brief, which we then
We're not
passed
doing.
into motion.
Yes.
The next two recommendations is council requests that the Lord Mayor representatives of the Niagara District Secondary School Strategy Committee present the brief to the Minister for consideration at the earliest possible opportunity. And further, council respectfully requests Mr. K. Crater, MPP, to arrange a meeting with the Minister of Education for the purposes of presenting the brief. You can remove recommendation 1.
Thank you, Councillor. And as chair of the Strategy Committee, are you comfortable with us moving those two along?
Yes, that would be appreciated, Lord Mayor.
We have a mover, Councillor. Could you read that then?
We have councillors Zalepa moving and councillor Collier.
Okay. Thank you. Is everybody aware of those two motions? I'll call the motion. All in favor? And that's carried. I just remind everybody that last year the residents of Niagara-on-the-Lake paid $10,971,000 in education taxes. It's a lot of money when we get less and less schools involved, so just bring that to your attention. and you'll still be paying the taxes if there are no schools left in Niagara. We need to keep some of them. Madam Clerk, we have a motion. Is there any other business to do with the school? Seeing none, Madam Clerk. And sorry, I do want to thank you all for, I know it's a contentious issue. You've sat through most of you have sat through the entire evening, and it is important to all of us, and I can tell you all of us on council are trying to do the best thing for our community and definitely for our kids. Madam Clerk. Call the motion, all in favor? Madam Clerk, third reading. All in favor?